The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Oh, I did cross off the icy flute in my dock. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because we found it.
Yeah, I didn't remember whether I crossed it off or not.
Oh, I see. Okay.
2 down, 5 to go.
Heck yeah.
We really went an entire arc without seeing a legendary item.
That was Arc 2, right?
So inefficient. So inefficient.
We need to move the plot along.
Also, what's the end of Arc 3 going to be if it's not us getting the icy flute? I'm so confused.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get another legendary item. Or maybe, I don't know, we get thrown into another dimension or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure Anirudh has a plan.
Oh, no, there is a plan. I'm just very...
You're very bold of you to suggest that I have a plan as to what's happening.
But you have an idea of how this arc is going to end, yes?
Well, I am bold and brash.
No, I don't, actually. Because depending on the decisions that you make over the next 3 to 5 episodes, this arc could literally have you guys on the... Hello everyone, welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself, and with me here buying out HP's entire ink collection.
It's me, Mansour. GameStop first, HP's next. Let's go. And I've got somebody with me who, after installing Android, is now developing Ordroid, Not Droid, Nand Droid, and Nordroid.
It's me, Muhammad. You gotta really, cover the entire grammatical spectrum. There's a hole in the market that I'm looking to fill.
I just find it hilarious that by the time this episode comes out, the GameStop thing will have been a thing of the past.
Oh yeah,
it already is in a way.
It's already a thing of the past, and it's been a week.
Yeah. Also, HP is by no means a failing company.
Yeah, no, they're doing great.
That being said, printers in general are probably on the down. Considerably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But doesn't HP also make laptops and PCs? They don't just do printers.
They're a general electronics company. They do everything.
Yeah, they're doing fine.
Yeah. Shout out to HP, the maker of this laptop that is only mostly broken.
Shout out to Hewlett Packard themselves.
Shout out to just Hewlett Packard.
just
Shout out to anybody listening to our podcast named Hewlett.
Shout out to people that are still listening to the podcast. I'm not sure why at this point, based on our level of humor, but we appreciate you, man. I feel you. So we had a brief discussion over the concept of social sciences and whether or not they are necessary for society. We don't need to go over the entire debate because that took about 45 years. But my kid was telling me that he wanted to hear one of you two give the history lesson. I'm not sure which one of you two would like to do it.
As InSync would say, on the week that I was born, it's gonna be me. That was a terrible joke. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
I'm slowly trying to
leave.
There's a song by InSync. It's gonna be me. It was the number one song on the charts the week that I was born.
No, get out of here. Leave.
Anyway.
Leave.
Look, okay, first of all, the only boy band that we stand here is Big Time Rush, okay? Anybody else,
no,
not allowed.
We stand InSync. I don't know.
Can I
stand
leave?
However you want to stand?
Can I leave? Is that an option?
It is an option. Your character will not be very happy though.
Solo episode.
Solo episode permanently.
Anyway, I'll just give a history lesson now. So last episode, we had just gotten into a fight with Regigigas themselves, the real Regigigas, after having unturned themselves from a statue. After defeating them, they gave us the icy flute and then opened up a portal asking us, where would you like to go next? And Ralph and Cal spent a lot of time figuring out whether or not to go back to their newly made friends in the icy area, or if you wanted to go back to Briny Breeze or Shady Grove or Thunder Tree City or whatever. But after a lot of deliberation, we decided to go back to Briny Breeze to report back to the Boulder Stars. After arriving, we said hello after having not been around for weeks. We go inside. Kyle goes straight to his room. Ralph is talking to Carlos Costa, who is a little bit questioning / suspicious about like what the heck happened in New Shimmer City. After rolling a perfect nat 20 on deception, Ralph managed to give just enough information to get rid of any suspicion, but did not reveal anything about the Recruits of the Lost. After that, he's met with some of the other guild members, messed with Boom the Carablast, pretending like he had never left. Went to bed. After that, we did some more guild missions, made some more money back, got some guild points up. We also were reminded of a clue called that said like follow the myths. Oh yeah, this was after we went to the spirit world. We got a clue that said follow the myths. So we got the book that we had from the ice world. We looked at it. We found that basically the map of the entire world, and I believe we had a clue. Yes, we looked at the writer of the book was a Wigglytuff, and they just knew like all the information about all these legendary items. And it seems that they lived in Ventus, I think, and I think that's where we left off last episode, but I don't remember correctly. So we were all kind of like, oh, we could have gone to Ventus if we just looked at the book earlier. But
yeah, that's
Did I
pretty
get
much
it
it. I
I
think
call cheats.
that's everything I remember.
I did not cheat. I was focusing.
He's
have
listening to the
notes.
episode despite the fact that
You
it's not released.
110.
I have not taken
have
any
written
notes.
down everything. You either write it down on like
I
a piece of paper,
swear
or you're
on
looking at a Google
God.
Doc.
Listen, I swear on
You are-
God
You are
himself.
looking at something right now.
I am looking at the waveforms of our voices. The only thing that I had open was the map. That's it. Everything else from memory.
That's cap.
I have not taken any notes. You know me. I'm too lazy to take any notes.
That's cap. That's cap.
The lazy part or the no notes part?
The everything part.
All of it.
Because there was one.
Mansour himself
There
is
was
cap.
one point. Wheel it back. There was one point where he was like, oh yes. Because like that, I swear, in my head, all I saw was him like looking, like he was like kind of talking, and looks down at his notes. Oh yes, like that was way too quick to be a thinking. Oh yes, that was a referencing. Oh yes.
No, I was just looking at the map, and then I saw Ventus, and I was like, why the hell was Ventus important? Oh yeah, because the author lived there.
There's a ton of names on the map.
Yeah, but that's the only one that we talked about. Like Lux, Tenebris, and like Nature are the only ones that like we've even discussed. Tenebris we haven't even visited. That's just like they had like history with Lux. Like there was like an independence thing happening. I remember this from like 2 arcs ago. But with Ventus, I was like, Ventus is important. That is like the place that we need to be at next. I remember that, but I just had to remember why. And I was like, oh yeah, because the author of the book lives there.
I hate this.
Look, just because you lost your bet doesn't mean you can't congratulate me on my accomplishment.
What accomplishment? I was
I'm
carrying.
remembering.
I was carrying that job for 2 arcs.
I'll carry it for another 2. It's fine.
Y'all are
Sure.
nuts. Mohammed, I know you actually take notes, although I don't know exactly what you take notes on. Is
I
there anything
literally
that
have-
you missed?
The only notes I've taken at all this whole series were the 7 clues that we got for the legendary items. Those are the only notes I've ever taken.
Well, you also
Alright.
like mark down on the map, like whenever we're in a dungeon, like you do the like room thing.
Well, yeah, but that's like me and Anirudh like collectively working on the Google sheet
Oh yeah.
to like draw out the map. That's
So
not
you
exactly.
guys...
That's like the tabletop part of the game.
Yeah.
There. That's... Okay, so is there anything that he missed, or at least that you saw that he missed?
This man recited everything that happened in the episode from notes. Like, of course he didn't miss anything.
It was not from notes.
I'm a very trusting guy, so I'm going to believe you in saying that it wasn't from notes. Regardless of that,
You
to
call it
be honest,
trusting,
it
I
matters.
call it naive.
I swear to God, I'm not taking any notes.
Regardless
I'm
of
just-
all of that, y'all are yeah. So I think we're good. This is our dynamics, ladies and gentlemen. We all hate each other and love each other at the same time. That's how we work.
Just hate from me.
Anyway,
Muhammad is literally the tsundere of our cast. Change my mind.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. With that said, let us dive on in. That was the most depressing dive on in I've ever done.
I was so like
Let's just do this already.
Let's go. I'm tired.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I've had like 6 hours of sleep in the past like 48 hours. It's kind of nuts.
Oh my.
Fam.
It's been fun.
Do you
been
sure
fun.
you
I
want to
wanted
record
blankets.
today?
Oh no, I'm too energetic to not record
Alright.
today.
Okay.
Anyway, hello. I believe we did the night because I remember doing the egg check. Muhammad, you can cross-reference me, but
I mean, all I have is the total progress. I think we did an egg check.
it looks familiar at least. I feel like I remember you rolling right before the end of the episode.
Yeah,
So,
that's all right.
so that ends July 1st as you guys go to sleep. You guys wake up. It's July 2nd. It's Saturday. You guys wake up at 7-ish in the morning-ish. I know I said ish twice, but it's the second.
That's usually when
You
Ralph
guys have a
gets up.
destination that is approximately 100 billion miles away.
I think we should figure out a very efficient way of getting over there. There has to be something.
I'm not trying to walk over to walk my way to Ventus. Not this time.
I mean, I would be down.
I would not.
Problem
we
number
have-
1, you guys are on an island currently, so
Yeah,
you'd have to get off the island. Step 1.
yeah, just walk.
Off the island?
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm actually curious. What
If I-
now? I'm
if I
curious.
use
What
it-
happens? Well, now I'm actually really curious. What happens? Like, what is the normal way if, like, for example, like someone wants to visit like family or something from like they're going from like Tenebris to like Ventus, like how, or like to Ave or Flamma, like how does someone usually get there? Like, is there like a flying Pokemon service? Like, can you just like ride on the back of I don't know, it's like a big flying Pokemon. That's
So
like,
this
legendary.
world has trains,
Yeah.
but you completely ignore the possibility of planes and say, I want to ride on the back of a Staraptor.
Well, like, if there are trains but there are no cars, then there probably aren't planes either.
Planes were invented before the automobile, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, let me fact check this. Hold on.
I don't know how accurate that is.
When were planes?
I'm not 100% sure. Regardless
Planes
of that,
are-
in this world,
Planes were like the 1910s. The mass-produced automobile was, I want to say, just
Well,
after the Great Depression.
well, the 1910s was like when like the first flights were ever being had. Like, it was like prototypes and stuff. The first time where like the commercially produced planes was probably way after.
wasn't
Like,
Ford the
automobiles was a
20s?
thing. What was that?
Wasn't
Was he
Ford
just before or
massive
just after the Great Depression?
assembly line?
Might have been just before.
I
The
think
car was invented before the automobile.
Model
Yes.
T.
Wait, why are we talking about
No,
this?
wait, the
oh,
plane
no, because
was-
of this world.
the-
Yes.
The plane was
Yeah,
invented.
the Model T was sold by the Ford Motor Company from 1908 to 1927. Modern cars were first built in 1885 by Carl Benz. Yeah. The first American cars in Springfield, Massachusetts in 1893 by Charles and Frank Doria. So yeah,
Bro,
the cars are
bro.
before planes.
Time out. Springfield, Mass has American cars and basketball? That's that's two fantastic.
That's everything. That's all that matters.
The
That's a-
first American cars, yeah. Wait, that's where basketball was invented too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where the
wow.
Basketball Hall of Fame is.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's literally all that you need in society. Cars. And
Cars and basketball.
Anyway.
In any case, I was
what does that have to do
questioning
with this?
if there was any
Yes.
kind of like form of air travel, either maybe planes are invented. I mean, video games exist in this world, or like by riding on the back of like a really big flying Pokemon, if there are any that
So-
aren't legendary.
Okay. I need to check and see like a list of flying Pokemon and just see which ones are big. Here is my default answer. Planes do not exist.
Yes.
Some flying Pokemon, and this is based off of whether or not there are Pokemon big enough. But let's see.
If Ralph can one-hit KO him with a low kick, we can ride them.
Large flying Pokemon.
I mean-
Skarmory, Gyarados, Pidgeotto, Moltres.
I was gonna
Dragonite,
say
Blastoise.
most fully evolved flying types are big enough to carry a Machop and a Trico.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true.
Yes. I guess-
Togekiss, Aerodactyl.
Like if you think about like
Oh yeah, Scyther can fly. I
if
forgot
if
about that.
if you think about like the base like the basic bird Pokemon. The
Mhm.
Pidgeot is big. Staraptor is big enough. Swellow is smaller than both of them, but still a decent size. Um,
Ooh, are
who?
there any Mantines around? Because those are pretty big,
Uh,
right?
what's the final version of Pidove? Pheasant, I think that one's
Yeah.
pretty big. I don't know any
So
beyond.
okay, so here is what I will say because we can introduce a thing that has happened in the new games at this point. So there is the Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing
Oh,
in Gen 8 games.
God.
So
Yeah.
I will do this because we haven't established Mega Evolution, Sea Crystals, and that sort of stuff. Partly because the games don't have any of them except Mega Evolutions, and even that's because of like some weird bracelet looplet thing that's tough to explain. It's kind of like IQ skills, but in the new games. Regardless of that, that exists in this world. So I'm going to say that certain Pokemon can Dynamax or Gigantamax, and those Pokemon that are able to do that are able to take massive amounts of people across long distances.
what
With
about
that
two
said,
people?
what's up?
What about two people? Two small.
Uh, yeah, two people as well. Depends on the size, because when you say large Pokemon are like 5 foot, 5 foot.
Okay,
Like
but
Dragonite is considered a very tall Pokemon. Dragonite's about 7'11".
yeah, but a Pidgeot can carry a Machop and a Trico on its back.
Yes, I would say Pidgeot could probably do that.
A Swellow is pushing it.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So I would say
Yeah,
there are
any fully
Pokemon that can
evolved
carry
bird.
you, but again, you have to get their permission. I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, yeah, you're asking to ride on someone's back.
Mhm.
You're gonna be weighing them down.
Quite literally. So there aren't planes necessary, but there are Pokemon that can fly. With that said, sometimes it might be faster to walk slash float slash other method of transportation inserted here.
I was gonna say, what
So-
about trains? Trains
Yeah.
exist.
Trains
That's
do exist.
true.
Trains are one of the few transportation systems we have actually established like well enough that we don't
And-
have to worry about making stuff up.
My guess is, considering we've established that there is a baseball league that spans the whole region, there is a train that will get us from any point on the mainland to any other point on the mainland, or a series of trains.
That makes
Yes,
sense.
you can go from the west side of the region. If you guys are looking at the map, you can go from all areas of the colored parts. By this point as well, audience members, hello. I have probably released the map, or at least the world map, so you guys are probably able to see it as well. It's probably in the Discord or on our Twitter or something like that. So
Yeah,
all of
literally
the
all.
colored area of the maps are like populated slash part of the region. So all areas that are in any color, you could travel from one area to the other, mostly through train. Like the farthest you'll have to travel on foot is maybe 10, 20 miles for like your rural villages and stuff like that. But
Yeah, no, like the farthest we'd have to travel on foot would be like our trek to New Shimmer City.
yeah,
Yeah.
and even that was a bit.
That
That
was
was-
unnecessary.
That was just 'cause we were on the coast.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Anyway, we spend a lot of time talking about that. Um.
All right.
So it is the morning. It is Saturday, July 2nd, 7 in the morning. Anything interesting happening today?
We're gonna see if we can leave,
Yeah, can we have another excuse to leave after we just got back?
or we could try like hitting up Adam and be like, "Yo, can we get can you finagle an excuse for us to go here?" Like,
Yeah. Or like a transfer to. Wait, we talked about this, didn't we? Like the closest guild to the Ventus region is just the Bronze Roses, right?
The closest major guild, yes.
Question: was it in the Ventus region or was it in the Flamma region? Because for some reason, I thought it-
Ventus.
okay,
Don't
It's,
question my
uh,
history lesson.
I was looking at the wrong
Yeah.
part of the map last time.
If you're looking at the Ventus region, there is a place called Gale Beach, which you probably won't be able to see, but where there are two major rivers, like going through the. If you're looking at the map, there's two major rivers
Yeah.
that go through.
Yeah.
It's a little bit taller. It's a little bit taller, a little bit higher than the first river.
Okay.
It's on the coast as well, so you'll see like a small the white line going inside.
Yeah,
Well,
I see
and,
that.
and the white lines are like boat routes. They're like shipping.
Yes, but we don't follow them.
Yeah.
That was just made when I made the map. That was there. So
Right.
the routes and stuff you don't really have to follow. But the important part is that Gale Beach is like high up there and on the coast.
We could get there from like Shady Grove or like Thunder Tree or something. We can make it over there.
So are you suggesting we go to Shady Grove / Thunder Tree and then just like train the rest of the way?
I mean that is the way to get there. Yes.
Okay.
Or Newburgh City, because Newburgh City is a bit of a bigger city.
That is true as well. All right, but
Okay,
in any
so-
case, we don't have an excuse to go there yet, so we need to figure something out.
Ring psychic telephone.
That might be the move. Although last time it was no one was there.
Yeah,
Let's try it.
We could try it.
I'll try it.
I'm gonna try it too.
Sure. Let's
Okay,
both
both
try
of you
reaching
try
out to Adam. What am I rolling? Smart again?
Yeah.
The Arcana, yes.
7.
All right, I got an 11.
I'm sorry, with disadvantage. It's always disadvantage. And
Oh,
You're right.
well, 3.
You already failed. I got a 19 and an 11.
All right, so 11.
So mixed success. So, Ralph, you try your hardest. You just can't get through for whatever reason.
My third eye hasn't opened yet. Sorry.
Your third eye is still closed. Kyle, you sort of get through. Like, you're there, but even as you're inside the hallway, you notice that like half your body is phasing in and out, almost like it's very unstable.
I wasn't trying to go to like the psychic world. I was just trying to.
Oh, you're trying to call Adam. Sorry. So your call is very unstable as it's ringing. So you just hear like, bring, bring, ging, brr, bring. Basically, there's a drill beat going on right now. Your phone's making the drill beat. And despite your efforts, you don't see anyone. You don't feel anyone trying to pick up. Like it's definitely nobody is on the other side.
Unfortunate.
Something's wrong, and I don't like it.
Well, we don't need an excuse. We're going.
We're just gonna leave.
Kyle just
Hey.
like bye.
I mean, we could literally just say, "Hey, we have personal business that we need to attend to." Can
All
we-
right, if you want to talk to Carlos Costa about that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Do it.
After breakfast, Kyle's just gonna go to Carlos Costa's office and try and finesse this.
And Ralph's gonna like sit outside, like in a chair, like in the way that like kids do, like in the movies, like when their friend is like in the principal's office.
Okay, so you were heading to Carlos's office?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait outside.
You head inside Carlos's office. He's not there.
Where is he? Like,
He's not in the office.
was there anyone at breakfast?
Everybody else was there, but Carlos was not.
What?
Kyle's just gonna like poke his head out of like the office door and look at Ralph and just like give him a shrug of just like, I don't know where he is.
All right, I'm gonna tell him like, all right, you stay in there. I'm gonna ask everyone else like where the heck Carlos Costa is. So I run to the cafeteria, and I assume there's still some Pokemon eating breakfast, right?
Sure, let's find out who. Does that person exist? No. Boom's there. There you go.
Oh, perfect. My bestest friend. All right.
Oh boy.
So I run up to Boom, slam my hands on the table, just like, "Where's Carlos Costa?"
Boom jumps up like off his seat and into the seat behind him, like shifts over one. What?
He's not in his office. Who's gonna lead the guild if he's not here?
Duo points at the Ambipom who's like cleaning up her area.
Okay. I'll talk to her. So I gotta run over to Duo, I guess.
So Duo is there, who's just kind of like, cleaning her plate or something like that, or cleaning the plates.
Dude, I slam my hands on the kitchen sink. Duo! Where's Carlos Costa?
Oh my gosh, Ralph, if you don't just... look, oh my gosh, okay. First of all, Carlos does this all the time, so you don't even have to worry about it. Second of all, how dare you sit around while I'm doing my work and just slam your fist on there? You nearly broke the plate, first of all. That was your plate, so if you want to break your plate, go ahead and do that. That's fine with me. Here, take it and just smash it on the ground yourself. Second of all, like I said before, Carlos...
I'm gonna take the plate, but I'm not gonna smash it yet. Continue what you're saying.
Anyway, Carlos, first of all, does this all the time. At this point, we've just kind of like gotten used to it. He did this last week. Oh wait, you weren't here last week. Yeah, he does this like all the time.
Okay, but like, where does he go?
I don't know.
I smashed my plate on the
There
ground.
it is.
Duo looks very, very frustrated at you at this point. Like,
Does anybody know where he runs off to?
no, he just does this regularly. It's usually some important, like, guild leader business, okay? We're not authorized to learn about it or know anything about it. It's just his thing. He does it. He comes back. All is well every single time. So, first of all, there's that. Second of all, excuse me? You want to go and smash your plate like that? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It's my plate. I can do what I want with it.
Okay, where are you gonna get the second plate, huh? How are you gonna eat tonight?
I'll just eat off the table, like my ancestors did.
Like, wait, what? I feel like Duo at this point is like doing the classic, like, taking off the earrings and being like, "Hold me back" type of thing.
Can Kyle hear this like argument happening? I feel like it's very loud.
Yeah, I know for a fact you heard the plate break. So
I think everyone heard that. They're just like looking over at us, like, "What the heck is going on?"
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do anything about this because I will say if you stay here much longer, Duo is going to like slap you, and Duo has technically 4 arms that they could slap you with. So
but is Duo
2 of them are
normal
giant,
type?
like Mickey Mouse.
Is it Duo normal type?
Oh my god, are you actually?
Don't I have the type advantage?
Are you actually going to do this?
Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, and thank you for listening to this episode. As always, episodes come out weekly, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things you ought to do when supporting a podcast. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us with people that are having as much trouble with their journey as Ralph and Kyle are, because as you can tell, they aren't exactly completely sure where they're going. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of amazing people that have already joined. Join to help build the Not a Scratch community. We want to thank Glitch X City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Route 47 remix, The Legend of Zelda Song of Storms Lo-Fi remix, and Hoenn Surf Theme remix. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Tavern Music and Castle Kitchen. We also want to shout out our patrons. We at Not a Scratch have a Patreon where you can get amazing extra benefits regarding the show and its future, including early access to episodes, special behind-the-scenes looks at what goes into the game, special newscasts from the Outcast region, and more. You'll also be recognized during the show. Thank you to our guild interns Ginny, Harper, Fuego, Alchemage, and Ursa93, and thank you to our guild master, Eli. For more information, check out the links in the episode descriptions or contact us on Discord or Twitter. If you're interested in having a promo on the show for your podcast, we'd love to help. All you have to do is send us an email or contact us on Twitter or Discord, and we'd be happy to discuss more. Speaking of promos, I think you know what's next, don't you?
Fear long dead now rise once more, around you thick the mists descend. A distant howl what lies in store, flesh and spirit this land will rend. No light you shine can pierce the dark, but feel the shadow's icy bite. Terrible teeth now leave their mark, sink into the edge of night. Edge of Night is a D&D 5e actual play podcast brought to you by Stringer Games, now available on iTunes and Spotify.
But is Duo
2 of them are
normal
giant,
type?
like Mickey Mouse.
Is it Duo normal type?
Oh my god, are you actually?
Don't I have the type advantage?
Are you actually going to do this?
No. I'm just.
Duo
Josh.
is a Duo does have that, but also being a normal type means that Duo has a wide range of moves, and I haven't made her moveset yet, so I could just make it all like,
Flying type
psychic moves and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna be like,
Wait,
Oh,
and-
use the aerial ace.
I'm gonna like calm down a little
What
bit.
up?
It's like, Okay, it's just Kyle and I have some important personal business to attend to. We need to talk to Carlos Costa, and he's not here. And so, like, for authorization. Wait a minute, if you're in charge while he's away, can't we just talk to you?
I mean, sure, but where exactly are you going?
Kyle's gonna be the one doing the talking for this, so if you want to meet up with him in Carlos Costa's office, that would be the right thing to do. I'll clean this up, and as a way of saying sorry, I'll do the dishes. But just go talk to Kyle while I clean this up.
Okay. By the way, funnily enough, Ambipop can learn aerial aces, so that would have been hilarious.
That would have been really funny.
Anyway, I guess Duo looks very frustrated, but's like, walks into Carlos Costa's office.
Carlos is like patiently sitting up.
Before they walk in, I just like kind of turn around to everyone else in the cabinet and be like, "Sorry, everybody, I had a bit of an episode. Enjoy your breakfast. I'll just keep cleaning the dishes. Don't mind me." And then I start cleaning things up.
Okay, great. You do that. How do we get the episode started off like this? Anyway, yeah, so you go into Carlos's office. Duo isn't even sitting at Carlos's desk. She's sitting like on a chair near the desk. But
Well, that's what Kyle
Carlos's
was just
desk
sitting
is
in a
like-
chair like in front of the desk.
yeah,
So I'm guessing it's
there's
just
like there are other chairs than just it's not like
Yeah.
your classic one chair behind, two chairs in front. There are other chairs around. So Duo's sitting in one of those because
okay.
that's Carlos's desk. I can't sit in Carlos's desk.
Fair.
And Duo sits down and is like, okay, you're a little bit easier to talk to, so what exactly was going on here?
I heard a plate smash. Is everything good?
It doesn't, it's fine. All is okay. So,
okay.
what exactly is going on? I
Um,
heard something about you two, I'm not exactly sure, because Ralph wasn't exactly particularly clear.
Yeah. So we have some personal business to attend to at home. And so we wanted to head home to Thunder Tree City and take care of that. We might have to move around and take care of stuff like, outside the city a little bit too. But we just wanted to all clear to head out for a bit. That's all.
Okay, I don't have the authority to give you guys extended leaves. I could give you a day or two max, but I don't think that'll be enough based off of... I seem to recall you guys are from, like, Thunder Tree, right? If I remember correctly?
Yeah, I did just say that, yeah.
Oh, that's right, I'm sorry. It's a darn Ralph just yells outside the room for a bit.
Kyle just gives like a knowing look of just like, I know.
But yeah, no, I can only give you like 1 or 2 days max, but Carlos has to sign off on it, and Carlos, as you can tell, isn't really here, so...
Do we know when he's gonna be back? Like end of the day? End of the week?
Tomorrow?
Okay.
I think normally if he's gone for things that he doesn't tell us, it's usually like guild leader stuff, and he comes back a day afterwards or something like that.
Okay. Is he if he's not back by tomorrow, is there like, something else we could do to, make this happen?
I mean, I suppose you could.
Kinda urgent.
The only way that you could get there without like the boss signing you off is if you found some sort of mission or something that would be involved there. But then, you'd have to do the mission while you're helping out with whatever's going on. So I don't know if you'll be able to do that.
I mean, depending on the mission, might not be too bad. Is there anything out in that area right now? Because I mean, there are other. guilds
You'd
in
have to
the
check the
area.
board. So
Okay. Well, thanks for your help.
yeah, no problem.
Kyle just like gets up to leave the office.
Uh,
Head straight for the job board.
Kyle, roll acrobatics. This probably isn't the best one, but
Excuse me? What did Ralph do?
hold up. No, roll stealth. I guess it's the same thing, but at least it makes more sense.
Yeah, both are cool. All right, I got a 14.
Okay. You just in time avoid stepping on a large shard of glass from the plate, or like.
How to get all the way over here?
Listen, Ralph is a very buff individual, and so when he smashes plate go boosh.
All right, no damage.
All right.
No damage, no foul, I guess.
Yep. So now I believe we can either go to the dishwasher or the job missions. Which one would you like to do?
Well, Kyle's heading to the job board, but whether we want to deal with Ralph or not is up to
Do
you.
we want to deal with Ralph or not?
I mean, it's up to you. You're the one who has to deal with him.
Oh, why don't we? Let's see. Nope, let's not do that. So
Nice.
we go to the missions. where you see missions. Surprise, surprise.
Wow.
I know, I'm shocked. I actually developed, he says, as if it's well fleshed out, but there is a way that I can generate missions, so
Oh, very nice.
let's see.
The real question though is, there are 2 guilds much closer to Thunder Tree City, or at least 1 guild much closer to Thunder Tree City. So are there going to be any missions?
Yes, there's at least 2. There's probably 3 actually, but
So is there going to be any work out there, or is it just going to be everything out there is taken care by them?
roll perception, I guess. No, roll investigation, I guess. Yeah, investigation would be better.
Sure.
You're investigating the board, I suppose.
13.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so here's what I will do. I will give you a choice.
I hate choices.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. This will make it interesting. So, you have 2 different missions that you could choose. You cannot choose both, okay?
Why not?
I'm going to turn this into a choosing the fossil in the main series game type of thing.
Whack.
Yes. So, the moment you pick one, who's a person you would not want to fight?
Carlos
We go with-
Costa himself.
No, who would that be? Yeah, we'll go with Rage. Okay, so Rage is right behind you. Rage is the Gyarados, by the way. Rage is right behind you, and he looks very keen on picking one of those 2 missions as well. So, you have a choice now between one of 2 different missions. Now, here is the thing. The 2 missions are very, very different. One of them involves heading to, and I need to get the guild's name right. Where are they? One of them involves, just make sure I have this. Yes, okay, so one of them involves heading with the Dark Clouds to work on transport of some mysterious special thing. There's some mysterious special item that the Dark Cloud Guild is transporting from Thunder Tree City, where they are located, to very close to Gale Beach, which is where your end location is.
Wow, that sounds perfect.
The other one is a mission from the Bronze Roses.
Huh?
And the guild, it's a mission from the Bronze Roses. They are looking for a couple of extra people to guard the baseball team as they head to Gale Beach.
Ralph's not around to influence my decision.
You have 2 options here between those 2 things. Which one would you like to do?
I like the mysterious item, because, that seems very in line with what we've been working with.
That's true. Okay, so are you going with that?
Yes, because Ralph is not around to influence Kyle's decisions.
Okay. Meanwhile, as you select this and Rage behind you chooses the baseball mission, heads off to prepare, I suppose. Ralph, you are busy cleaning dishes.
Yes.
How fun is
And
that?
cleaning up shards from the floor, off the floor.
And cleaning off shards from the floor. Roll something. I say
roll
this because I never know
roll
what-
dex. roll
I guess roll
dexterity.
dex, yes.
Roll dexterity, which would be what?
Yes.
Cool.
Cool, yes. And my cool is character traits. My cool is 0. Okay. 9.
Damage.
Damage.
Yes, you are going to take damage because you cut
Aw.
yourself.
Oh.
How much damage? Let's find out.
1d4.
Literally what I just rolled. You take 3 damage.
Oh.
You cut yourself.
Ha
Owie.
ha ha.
Ouch.
That's what you get. That's what you get for being reckless.
So you have done this, but all of the dishes are clean now. Your hand is mostly fine, but you have taken this 3 damage. Now, Kyle comes in. Kyle's like, hey, look at this piece of paper.
I'm like, Kyle, what's that?
Kyle's just holding up the paper like you can read it.
Oh. I look at it, and it's a mission to where exactly? And like, what's the... It's like mysterious
you start
item.
At Thunder Tree. You start at
Yes.
Thunder Tree, head to Gale Beach. You're delivering something.
And Gale Beach is in Ventus, right?
Gale Beach is the place you're supposed to go. That's the specific city.
Perfect. I'm like, Kyle, this is the best possible mission you could have ever gotten for us. This is so convenient. Thank you.
Kyle just like gives a thumbs up and like folds the paper, puts it in
Kyle's
his
just
bag.
like, yeah, okay, but
Little does he know.
but yes, you have selected this.
Does the
So are
mission
you
brief
gonna
say
head out?
anything about transport to Thunder Tree? Like, give us like
No,
a
it's
boat
you
voucher or anything?
you come to Thunder Tree. You have 3 days.
Okay, Kyle's gonna look for Rage.
Kyle's gonna look for Rage. Okay. Yeah.
What species?
Yeah, sure. You say
What Pokemon is he?
Gyarados.
Oh yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so you look for and find Rage. Rage is, I'm going to say he's about to walk out the front door.
Yeah, Kyle just like runs up like in front of him. You're going to Thunder Tree, right?
Rage is not going to Thunder Tree. Rage's mission starts off with him going to Shady Grove.
Oh, this is more painful.
Well, you're heading in the general direction of Thunder Tree City, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of on the way, right?
Hold up, I don't think we've ever established Gyarados' voice. I forget if we did.
I don't
Did we?
remember.
Gyarados, I believe, was a judge. Were one of you guys the Gyarados?
Oh, a
No,
judge
no,
for
no,
the.
no,
No, he wasn't.
No, you
No,
were
he was Simon Cowell. That's it.
yeah you were Gyarados,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that's right.
Swampert.
and I was the
It's Swanna.
Swanna. That's what I was. Yes.
Okay. Hold up, I gotta get into Simon Cowell.
I
Absolutely.
do remember.
perfect.
Yeah, this was like the voice that I used for Swampert. I'm a little bit of a
Yeah.
traditionalist. Yeah.
I don't even remember my voice.
Yes. So, I am heading out there. If were you suggesting, a joint travel or something?
Yeah. Because Thunder Tree City's kind of on the way, and me and Ralph are heading there for our mission. So, like you saw it up on the board. Figured it might be easier
Oh,
if we
yes,
just head
yes,
out
yes.
as a group.
Sure. Have either of you two ever flown?
Only on my video game console.
Wait, Ralph's here. Okay.
I'm with you. I'm done cleaning. I caught myself, but I'm done.
Okay. Kyle just shakes his head no.
Okay. How long do you have until, you have to be there?
3 days. Is that what the paper said?
Kyle just nods.
Ooh, 3 days. Okay. How long is it from here? Thunder Tree City. This is more
As
me.
the Gyarados flies.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how long.
I thought that
it'll
was
take
Ralph
Gyarados
that just
to
said
fly.
that, and I thought Ralph was about to get like yeeted out the door.
Well, Ralph did just say that.
Anirudh didn't interpret it that way. You're lucky.
I'm sorry. What?
I just said like as the Gyarados flies, like it's a play on the,
Like
as the
no,
crow
no,
flies.
no, no. Like Ralph said it out loud to Rage.
Yeah, because Gyarados can fly. No.
Gyarados can fly. At least, let me make sure that Gyarados can fly. Because Gyarados
Gyar-
might be one of those Pokemon that's like, hey, it's a flying type that can't learn fly for some
No, Gyarados can fly. Gyarados can definitely fly.
reason.
It kind of just like wriggles through the air,
Yes,
With,
but
like,
doesn't
it
learn
has-
to move fly.
and it has like the little wings. It can definitely learn fly.
I looked up large flying Pokemon,
If
and
it
Gyarados
can't
was one of
learn-
the first ones to pop up.
If it can't learn fly, it can definitely learn surf.
Yeah, Gyarados was number 2, like popular on the web for large flying Pokemon. First was Skarmory, and then Gyarados. right
No,
after.
but the question isn't is it a flying type? The question is can it learn the move fly?
I
You
think
have you
it
haven't
should.
played, you haven't played the main games.
I know I haven't, but yeah.
I believe the answer is no, which is making this dramatically more interesting.
Wait. Gyarados does not have the ability to learn the fly move.
Okay, never mind. Gyarados is surfing there. Have you guys? It's still the same question. Have you guys ever surfed before?
Kyle will shake his
No.
head no.
Only in my video games. Let's go.
Only in my video games.
Oh man. Please tell me Gyarados can learn surf, because if not, then Gyarados.
It definitely can.
Yeah,
It,
It
de-
has
110%
to. It
can.
has to.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Gyarados can.
It only can learn waterfall.
That'd be hilarious.
It
I
can
can't
only
surf,
it
but I
only
can
knows
climb up-
dive. It only knows dive. We have to hold our breath the whole way.
Oh man. No. Oh, okay. So
Roll survival.
Gyarados
Roll
can learn-
survival again.
Gyarados can learn surf, which means I also need to make my Gyarados,
Have the move surf.
exist. Yeah, to have the move surf, which means I have to make like do the thingy thing with the thingy thing. But yeah, so Gyarados goes off to be like, hey, so yes, we can surf there if that's okay with you guys.
Kyle just gives a thumbs up, like sure, free transport. I like
I'm
it.
okay with that.
Okay, let's see. I need both of you guys to roll a D100.
A D100.
Yes, this
No.
is to help me.
70. Wow, I got 70 on the dot.
I got 31.
Okay, so ooh, Gyarados is gonna be a bulky guy. Okay, so Gyarados.
Big
is
stat
now-
block energy.
Gyarados is now level 55 because apparently that's what we're doing. We're going with.
Oh
today.
boy.
Wait, perfect. Okay. Let's
I can
just say
take 'em.
Gyarados. Yeah, you can take the water flying type.
Hey, so far we've established that he knows a water type move.
That is true, but we have not established anything else that is also true. Yeah, so it could just be a straight water type move, and now you're stuck. Let's go. Do that. No, I feel like you would have.
I totally should have been a Lotad. That would have been
You say this
amazing.
now?
Yeah. Because it just dawned on me now. I'm like, wow, why did I stick with like a general starter? I could have been like a Lotad. It would have been amazing.
Just randomly through the Lotad.
Dude, Lotad, don't hate on my boy Ludicolo, okay? My boy Ludicolo is a certified boss.
No, I'm not. Hey, look, I'm all on your side. Okay, so I've set up Gyarados to now A, have Surf, and B, to destroy Kyle if they were able to fight. So,
And Ralph.
and Ralph also, actually, yes.
Ralph is the
now-
fighter.
Now, oh wait, no, you're not level 55. You're level 51. That doesn't make a difference, but whatever.
If I beat up Gyarados one-on-one, I'll be a higher level than Ralph.
Yes,
Dude. If I wasn't, I would be shook.
Oh wait, no, I need to divide.
All I gotta do, Sleep Seed and Mega Drain, baby.
Yes, but also you need to remember that Rage is also a explorer, which means he's got his own bag of items.
And
Well, that could make a difference. I don't know, 20.
and you think that's gonna scare me? Because it is, and I'm not going to fight him.
You think that's gonna scare me? Because you would be correct. Thank you very much, sir. Goodbye. Okay, so you guys are gonna surf there. Surfing there would take 2 days.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that works.
Nearly exactly 2 days.
Okay, cool.
Is Rage gonna be okay?
I have food.
Uh,
We're going at Rage's pace.
Oh, okay, so Rage is gonna be fine.
Yeah, you're going at Rage's pace.
Okay, cool.
So let's see. If you actually start off at the very edge, can you go? Okay, so he's probably gonna take like a pit stop somewhere and then go from there. But yes. Okay, cool. All right, I've set everything up. Rage has decided to travel with you guys. Congratulations. You now have a god next to you guys.
Haha. Easy clap.
Amazing.
Okay, so we will do.
I was fiddling with a little packet of hand sanitizer on my desk, and it popped. And there's hand sanitizer on my keyboard now.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's okay, my keyboard's waterproof.
So we will head off and travel. Before we go, though, Mr. Rage goes. So I would highly recommend packing everything that you need. Go purchase everything. Take out whatever money. Blah blah blah. Because it's going to be a long travel. So.
Kyle is actually all set.
Yeah, I think I'm also all set.
I have
I don't
4
have much more
apples. I
inventory
have
space
4
to buy
apples that will
things,
hold
so-
me down.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good to go. I
Um,
don't have much food on
same.
me, but I can just lease off Kyle. It's fine.
No, you can't.
Oh,
Kyle has enough for Kyle.
it's fine. When we get to Thunder Tree, I'll just pay my mom a visit and she'll feed me and give me more food.
Okay, so with that said, you guys are now hitching a ride on Gyarados. So you guys head off to the beach, I guess, where you see
Easy fast travel.
It's still early morning, so you see a few people like chilling on the beach and stuff like that. Our Gyaradosian friend who has decided to go at his normal pace because that's the easiest thing to do. So, especially okay, so I'm gonna say that because you are traveling with them, they cannot speed up. So you know how you guys could go like 1.5 times or 2 times speed.
Oh,
But
I
because
mean,
you guys are
it's
literally
not like
a weight
we're
on the Gyarados.
not at all in control of this trip, anyways. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we could tell him, "Hey, go faster."
No,
Yeah.
yes, but I'm also trying to make it so that there's a
There's a
like a
precedent.
consequence for taking extra weight on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
sure.
Okay.
We
So
have
he
to
can- the
establish
max speed he's able
precedence
to
at
go
some
is
point.
his. Yeah, eventually. All right. So you guys head off on your adventure, across the sea into the world, and as you guys leave in the early morning, I believe we can end our episode here.
Oh?
Us, we're gonna make time move faster. Episode is 2 hours.
This episode is literally just Ralph breaks a plate.
Yeah, this episode is Ralph breaks the plate and you guys plan your stuff. Yeah, I think we can end it here because I'm trying to make sure that it's an hour long. For people at home, we had technical issues, so this is a second recording that's going to be combined with the first one, so I don't actually know how long the episode is.
Worst case scenario,
my
this
guess.
episode gets released with the next episode.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we've
good.
done that
very
At least
true.
twofold. Yeah.
Okay. With that said, thank you very much for listening. I hope that you have enjoyed whatever happened today. I have been your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself.
I've been Mansour playing.
And I've been Muhammad playing COD.
And until next time, take care.
Cool.